This is a 1977 Sony TC-207C cassette tape recorder. This is a replacement for the other two videos that I had of it because I wasn't too pleased with it. But here it is again. It has a very, very nice case. I'm going to zoom back out. Should I zoom all the way back up for some reason? Anyway, it's a very nice cassette recorder. It's got a lovely vinyl case, which is only damaged here. And where's the other place where it's damaged? Oh, it's somewhere over here. I'm not sure. I'm going to take it out of its case. Because of battery corrosion, it's being difficult again. Because of battery corrosion, there's some staining right there that you can see. So there's the one break that's there, and the other break is a tear right there, and another one right here, which you can't see very well because I can't get it in range of the camera. There it is, right there. Anyway, that's what it looks like without its case. Very similar to a 205. The difference between this and the 205 is the volume and tone controls are a slider and they go up farther, and the microphone is usually chrome. This particular one has pop-up. So I'm going to get one of my cassettes and grab my microphone, and I'll show you what the recording capabilities. I gotta get the tape out of my Walkman here, which just so happens to be a Sony. Oh, where's my other cassette that I should see? I keep thinking I have it nearby and then I don't. Oh, I know where it is. Now, I'll show music recording quality first. In the original video, I had a rubber band acting as the belt, but I managed to sort of make my own sort of thing, and now it plays more consistently, but it still has some consistency issues. I actually have to plug this into the wall because the battery compartment has some problems. I'm not going to open it up, unfortunately. There's not much to see. Most of the components are actually covered over by the circuit board. It runs on 4 D cells, 6-volt the system. It's a heavy-duty tape recorder. Okay. There's a tone button, tone control, low tone, high tone, 3.2 watt speaker. Tape counter does work. It has automatic level control. I managed to get fast forward and rewind to work consistently, but it gets rather weak as the tape progresses. This one's actually sounding much better than it has in a while. The old belt was really stretched and dry. You can still tell some of the problems with the notes. Sometimes it'll drop. Okay, it has a fixed magnet, which is when you press the record, it just folds it in front. Past the tape, it's a bit non-electric. Just gonna roll the cassette I had. Put something for position. There we go. The remote doesn't work. That might just be a chronic problem with all of them, but Cassette Masters has the same problem, no remote switch working. And his has the bad sound quality as well. Okay, microphone, remote, line input, and headphone. I'm using the dynamic from the Ica because it's the only proper tape recorder microphone that I have besides the one for the Philips, which is DIN. Okay, reset set tape counter. I'll test it without the original. So, one touch recording. Okay, as you can tell by the battery light, which is flashing, that it's recording. Using the internal microphone set at sensitivity level 1. I'm going to set it to sensitivity level 2. Level number 2 for sensitivity. It seems to really weaken it or something. I don't know what it does, but it doesn't seem to fluctuate quite as well as it does when it's folded down. But let's see what happens when I try the other microphone. Okay, using the internal microphone for this, or not the internal microphone, external microphone. Oops. Anyway, testing the 1977 Sony TC-207C AC bias cassette recorder. Let's see how this sounds when I play it back. Recording. Okay, as you can tell by the battery light, which is flashing, that it's recording. Using the internal microphone set at sensitivity level 1. I'm going to set it to sensitivity level 2. Level number 2 for sensitivity. It seems to really weaken it or something. I don't know what it does, but it doesn't seem to fluctuate quite as well as it does when it's folded down. But let's see what happens when I try the other microphone. Okay, using the internal microphone for this, or not the internal microphone, external microphone. Oops. Anyway, testing the 1977 Sony TC-207C AC bias cassette recorder. The recording quality is actually pretty clear when you're using the external microphone. I don't have any recorded music that was recorded directly on this machine because it's still not working quite right. It's basically got the speed consistency of a room drive, except it's more even, it just pulses. It has a relatively large speaker. You can see the big speaker, which is right there if you look at it in the right light. Most of the components on this machine were manufactured in Japan. However, it was assembled in Korea. See on the back, Sony cassette recorder TC-207C, AC 120 volt, 60 Hz, and 6 watts. Runs in 6 volt flashlight batteries. Made in Korea. I just wrote down the 1977 part because I did some searching. There's the battery compartment. You can actually put batteries in it, but it's really temperamental. Like if you shake it wrong, if you accidentally bump it, it stops working. I think I might have to just check some wires because it doesn't seem to want to work with D cells anymore. I think I may have taken it apart too many times, but anyway. To put it back in the case, it's a bit easier. You can see it's basically a fold-open case. The case was made in Japan. So we're just going to put the case back together. There are so many snaps on this thing. I may have taken it apart a little bit too much to do side number 2. It's a very sturdy looking thing. When it's in its case, if you hold it the right way, it looks like Mr. Spock's tricorder. It's almost like they used one for the series. I know they didn't because they were kind of expensive in 68, 69, and 70. But that's the TC-207C by Sony. Hope you like the presentation and the tape recorder.